All right, let me just get myself up here, and then we'll have to just wait for people to funnel back in. Hopefully a lot of people can make it back in. Okay, good. 24 people saw it, and that was around how many people were on. So just a second. Let me get myself. There we go. All right, there's the live. Hey, Maribel, girl, you're the first one back in. Thank you, you little sweetie. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you, Maribel. You're so sweet. Thank God you're back. Maribel, this phone better not start. And of course, I didn't put it on airplane mode. Anyway, I charged up. Who else is back on? Let me just keep my glasses on. Hey, DIY Creation. Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it so much, you guys. I thought, okay, I charged up everything, my phone and my iPad. Well, the connectors weren't connected, and I thought my phone had been charging all night. I just took it off the charger, put it on here, and I thought everything was good. But, oh no, it wasn't. And then I tried a video on my iPad, and then it said I needed Chrome. So then I downloaded Chrome. Still wouldn't work on my iPad. So weird. Okay, so we'll just wait. There'll be some more people coming back. Hopefully there'll be quite a few more people coming back. When I made that little short video, there was like 25 people who looked at it. So I'm assuming those are the 25 that were on. So we'll probably get some more people back in. And we'll just go for like an hour. So because I don't want to run too much into other people's lives. And we're already running late, so. DOI says, I can relate. Girl, the problems. And I'm not good when technical issues happen. I freeze up. Like, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at it at all. So I get stressed out. I can make stuff and create stuff, but when it comes to this technical stuff, whoo, I'm a mess. I'm a pure mess. All right, so we're just going to wait just a second, just a few minutes. We'll give it a few minutes for some more people to come in. And I'm trying to think about something I can talk about that everyone's not here. Hey, Handmade Designs. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for coming back. Were you here when everything got messed up? I don't know if you were here when everything got messed up, but I'm glad you're here. And we'll just wait a few more minutes to see if other people come in. And I'm trying to think about some things to talk about before people get back in here. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm glad you said that. I'll just show you guys some, while people are floating in, I'll just show you guys some of the, I just did yarn hauls, and you guys probably saw it, but we all like looking at yarn. Let's see. Hey, Christina, welcome in, welcome in. While people are filtering back in, I'm just going to show some yarn so I can have something to talk about that, you know, if somebody misses it, no big deal, because I've already shown this yarn. But this is a bunch of yarn that I got at the Hobby Lobby Dialogue clearance. So I bought like 3 of these ones. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you like these kind of colors. I like cotton candy colors, so I think this will make a pretty shawl. Or I want to mix it with some pink and make a poncho or a boho cardigan. That'd be fabulous. What else can I show you guys until people pop in? These were pretty cool. I got a bunch of these. This is the Romantique. And it's a gray color, like a grayish blue. Isn't that pretty? I like the halo on that. And all these right now were $1. This was $1.37, and the other one I showed you, the Soft Secret, was $1.24. You guys, these prices at this yarn clearance are crazy. Look at the halo on that. I love it. Hey, Carolyn, welcome in, welcome in. I'm just showing yarn for about 5 minutes. This is just something to, you know, keep us not being bored while we're waiting for people to come back in from the mess up. Hey, Purple. Hey, Jeannie, how you doing? Hey Azalea, my crafting. How are you? I'm just showing some yarn real quick that I've gotten at this dye lot clearance at Hobby Lobby while people filter back in from my nightmare of technical problems. This is soft and sleek fiber. Both of these are, and they're only 99 cents, regular $3.99. Look how gorgeous those are. And I want to pair these. Well, I'm probably going to be giving these away, but I paired a bunch of purples together to give away. So, and that's the ball band. Fabulous. And it's so soft. What else do I got in this bag? I love how I'm just trying to kill time for people to get back into my live. This is another one of the soft and sleeks. See, and these are 99 cents on clearance. And this is what I was saying. Look how pretty these would, yeah, these would be together. Isn't that pretty? I think that's gorgeous. You know what? I'm going to leave this out and I'll put it in the giveaway today. So I'll put that to the side. This will be pretty for the giveaway. And I think I have enough for like, you know, close. I like to try to give away at least close to 1,000 yards so that people can really do something with the yarn. Because sometimes you get yarn, you're like, okay, I only got 2 skeins. What am I going to do? Scarf. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's just nice if you can, ooh, look at this. But it's nice if you can have enough to really do something with it. Ooh, look at that. Are those 2 colors the same? Oh, those 2 might be the same. Let's see. French lilac. Oh, I know that purple crochet. I know she likes this because she likes purple. Yeah, those 2 are the same. Hopefully I have a few more. I have a couple more. That's gorgeous. That'd be really, really pretty. Anybody else pop in? Hey, Carolyn, welcome in, welcome in. I was just showing some yarn to, like, you know, pass some time for people to get back on. That's all I'm doing right now. So you're not missing anything. And I'm probably going to give away all this purple yarn today. So let me put that to the side so that I don't put that back in the bag. And I said, like I said, we'll go for about an hour because of my technical difficulties from earlier. And oh, and now that enough people are in here, I'll let you guys know what happened. Is I thought I was charging my phone. I always try to charge my phone and my iPad, always on Thursday nights, especially for Friday. It looked like it was plugged in, but you know, it's not really plugged in. That's what happened to my phone. So my phone just died. And then I tried to do a live on my iPad, and it wouldn't allow me. It told me I had to get Chrome. So then I downloaded Chrome. It still didn't allow me. So I'm like, start over. So at least my phone, it charges within a half an hour. I can get like close to 90% charge. So at least that charged up quick. Okay, we got enough people in here. We'll continue on with the live. Like I said, I was just showing yarn just to dye lot yarn just to fill in some time, let people get back in here. I've already shown all this yarn on my lives, or not my lives, in my videos this week. So if you want to see all the yarn I got, you can check out those videos. It's full of it. Okay, kind of like me, full of it. Okay. Yay, everybody's coming back. Okay, Jeanette's back. Yay. Becoming Me, hello, welcome in. Hey, Crystal, she crochets. Yay, you're back. Okay, so everyone is coming back in. Okay, so I'll stop showing yarn. I mean, I know we all want to see yarn, but that's all the yarn that I've done videos on. So let's continue on. What I want to start out with is, wait, 1 second. I got to welcome everybody in with my craziness, right? Or it wouldn't be Angie's yarn party if I didn't put on the glasses. And this is to welcome everybody back in. And anybody I haven't welcomed, this is a big welcome for everybody. Hey, Spring, I just saw you popped in. Welcome, welcome, girl. You missed the big, huge technical issue. So we're starting again. Anyway, this is a big welcome in for everybody for Angie's yarn party. like an idiot. Okay, so that's the start of the party. Welcome in, everybody. I want to share Crystal. She Crafty Crochets. She's in the chat right now. I'm going to brag on her for a minute. You guys, she took her time, which is like so special to me, and made me some things. I couldn't believe it. She said she was sending me some stuff, but I couldn't imagine she was going to crochet me things. Look what she crocheted me. And you guys, I will check chat here in just 1 second, okay? Look what she made me. Look at this. Is this fabulous? And she made it, of course, it has pink in it. Isn't this gorgeous? You guys, look. I mean, it can be everything. This can hold my iPad. This can hold my my journals. It can hold, more importantly, me and her both love planners. Everything stationary, planners, pens, all that stuff. She loves crafting. So we have a lot of the same similarities. It's funny, but we both love planners and we collect planners. So I can put my planner in here. I can use it as a clutch, which I thought would be cool too. So inside, she gave me a journal. Look how nice. Isn't that sweet of her? And it's pink. She knows I love pink. It's a beautiful journal. I was so happy. So nice. And then she gives me these gorgeous stickers inside of that journal. Look at these stickers. These stickers are gorgeous. I'm going to use these stickers in a planner layout. If I can find the time, I don't do a ton of planner layout videos, but if I can find the time, I'll do a planner layout video and I'll use these stickers. I know Crystal right now is like, girl, you just said that, so you need to make that video. This is just, Crystal, girl, you outdid yourself, and she is just so talented. Look at her work. Her work is beautiful. You guys, She Crochets by Co-Crafty Creation. She's in the chat. You guys make sure you join her channel. You will love her. She has a great personality. She crochets like nobody's business. She's always showing us all her beautiful makes. She has hauls also. She also does planners. I don't know if she does planner layout videos or not, but she talks about planners. She talks about crafting. She's talented. Look at this one. This is another one. I mean, just that one alone would have been enough. No, she makes me two. Crystal, I cannot believe you, girl. Look how gorgeous. Again, there's pink involved. Look at the back. Now, this one right here perfectly fits. Oh, that other one I showed you also can fit my iPad. And that's a lot of times, well, I definitely, if I travel, I'll put my iPad in there. This one fits the Happy Planner. That needs to be my thumbnail for this thing. But look, it fits in here perfectly. And she said she made it to fit it perfectly. And then she also, but I just put this is not my planner I'm using right now. This was an extra one that I got on clearance, of course, at Hobby Lobby. Regularly $32.99, got it for $8.24. I picked up 3 or 4 of this because look at how beautiful that planner is. Isn't that the most gorgeous planner ever? Yeah, I'm using this one right now, but these are my extras. And then inside of this, she gave me this journal. She knows that I love to collect journals, planners, all that stuff, just like her. So she got, oh, and she gave me this furry pen I already had. Put it away. Was it? Okay, you guys, I have a collection of furry pens. I have a collection of pens, period. So I think this is the one that she gave me. I put it with the collection of my rest of my pens. Girl, is this the one you gave me? Because look, I have another one right next to it. The whole thing is full of pink pen. Chris is gonna be like, girl, you're a hot mess. I am. Hot Mess Express. So you guys, She Crafty Creation, she's in the chat. Make sure you guys give her some love. Everyone throws some yarn in her window. Join her channel. Throwing yarn in someone's window means you joined her channel. So make sure you guys join her channel because she's awesome. Love her. So I had to share that with you for sure. Okay, let me check out the chat really quick, because I know people are going crazy. I see the chat going crazy. Where is... Okay. All right, so let me see who's here. I'll just start at the bottom and go up real quick. Okay, so Crystal, She Crochets says, yes, that's the pen I got you, Angie. We all are a hot mess. That pen was right next to the rest of them. I didn't know which one was the one you gave me. Hey, Spring. Spring says she has an addiction to office supplies. Girl, of course you do. You're like a sister to me already. Spring is the one, I was on her show, her live last night, and we did some spinning together. She spins beautiful, like fine yarn, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 weights, and she dyes. That girl does everything. In fact, we'll talk about her right now, because I had her on my list to talk about today, and then I'll go back to the chat here in just 1 second, you guys. I wrote down what she does, because the girl, she's like me. She does everything. She spins, she weaves, she knits, she crochets, she makes hemp, she does tatting jewelry. She designs patterns, you guys. She uses both sides of her brain, okay? I don't use that side of my brain. Designing patterns is not anywhere near my forte, I can tell you that. And she dyes yarn, she dyes fiber. And I do dye. We have so much in common, because I do spin, I want to weave, I knit, I want to crochet. I design some patterns, but it ain't nothing like a real designer. Like, I can't charge for them, okay? And then I dye yarn and I dye fiber. So I just thought, oh my God. And I had a blast with her last night, and I loved her and all of her subbies. We just had a blast. We were on there for like 3 hours. It was awesome. So you guys, it's Spring, the fiber enthusiast. She's on right now. Make sure you join her channel also, okay? You guys will love her. You will love her channel. She's a wealth of knowledge. She has so much to teach you, and she's very, very creative and talented. So I wanted to talk about her. Yeah, okay, so I wanted to talk about her. I'm just trying to make sure I got notes, you guys. I'm trying to cover everything. Okay, so let me go back up here and just welcome anybody else in and see what people are saying. Jeannie says yarn is a weakness. That's for sure, girl. Maribel says scissors are my weakness. Okay, I'm gonna make you guys all laugh right now. I also collect scissors. All right, the reason I collect scissors is because Dollar Tree this year finally came out with these pretty pastel pink and purple scissors. Look at these, they're gorgeous. So I wanted to have a little collection of pink scissors. These are the ones I got there the first time that I ever saw pink scissors at Dollar Tree, but then they got these. So then I'm like, I put 2 pinks and a purple in here, plus my other pink ones. Told you I was crazy. Okay, and y'all just keep coming back for the craziness. Hey, Granny D, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I'm just going through the chat now. I'm gonna try to get through the chat real quick. Sorry, guys. Okay, and if I didn't say, I got all those scissors at Dollar Tree. Okay, Bailey, welcome in, welcome in. And she's welcoming everybody into the chat. I'm going to say my crafting way, because I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, honey. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, Carolyn, welcome in. She Spins, welcome in. Oh, Spring the fiber enthusiast says she's, oh my gosh, I loved having you as a guest so much. I loved being there. Oh, I had a blast. I had a blast. And I'm going to have you on my channel too. Like I said, I got to learn how to use StreamYard. I got to put that on my list for next week, and so I can have people on. And you'll be on with me. That'll be fun. Okay, I'm just going through really quickly. Okay. I have an addiction to office. Okay, I'm just trying to get back to where Oh, she crochets. She says that she actually has that planner too. Did you get that planner on clearance? Okay, I'm just okay. She crochets. Crystal says, no, I don't do planner layouts or plans with me's. Just love stationery, and I love junk journals too. Girl, I used to do junk journals too. I used to do videos and all that on junk journals. Now I've just turned pretty much to art journaling and my collaging and my artwork like that. But I love junk journals though. And sometimes I incorporate junk journaling into my art journal. So that's not true. I'll do a layout where I do art journaling and junk journaling at the same time. Because I miss my junk journaling. So I do combine it sometimes. Hey, Margaret, welcome in, welcome in. Okay. Becoming Me, welcome in. She says, do I need a soda stream? So I think you guys are talking about something. I'll probably find out as I keep going up here. Deanna, welcome in. Needlehook Burrow, welcome back in. Granny D says, there you she goes, there you are. Hey, Angie, honey. Hey, sweet Granny D. Hey, Dark Sky, welcome in, welcome in. Let me see if okay, I'm just trying to see, make sure I got everybody. Yes, we got through the whole chat and almost everybody's returned. Yay! Okay, you guys, I want to talk to you guys about something else. Okay, I've talked about spring and I've talked about Crystal. My sweater. I'm gonna talk to you about this sweater because somebody else might have this problem, and maybe I can help you solve the problem. Okay, you guys know I'm doing. Oh, Hickety Pickety's not back. I hope she can get back here. Hickety Pickety, she's in the live many times. She likes to make sweaters out of two squares and two rectangles. And if people in here who crochet will know what I'm talking about, because you guys make sweater, you guys make everything out of granny squares. So if you put a few granny squares together, it's one big square, right? And then you put them together, you can make a sweater, you can make a cardigan. So for knitters, if we make one big square for the front, one big square for the back, and two rectangles for the sleeves and sew them together, you got a sweater. So, oh, there's Hickety Pickety. Welcome back, Hickety Pickety. I'm talking about you and your sweaters. So she made it real for me that I could make this sweater, okay? She does crochet and she does knit, but she knits this sweater where she uses two squares and two rectangles. And it was in my head, can that work? She did it. So I'm doing it now because I saw her do it, and her sweater is gorgeous. You guys join Hickety Pickety's channel. She is hilarious. And is my mod back in here? Artsy Girl? I don't see Artsy Girl back in here. We'll see if she can get back in. Because I want everyone to put, don't do it yet, but I want everyone to put CC by their name who has content. And then if she comes back in here, she can link you guys. She can put links to everyone's channel who has content, okay? So let's see if she comes back in. What is that? Okay, buzz. So let me show you something about this sweater that I'm doing. Now that I explained what I'm doing and my issue, and if anybody else has this issue, it can help you. My sweater, I'm using Big Twist, which I absolutely love this yarn. I actually picked this yarn up, a bunch of it, 2 years ago at Yarn Enormous, which happened right around Black Friday. And I got this for like $1, somewhere between $1 and $1.50 a skein. It was 99 cents, and then a couple of days later it was $1.50. So it was, I just bought every color that I wanted to buy, and I bought a ton of it. So I bought the, the Big Twist. So I have a ton of it, and I think it's so, isn't that color gorgeous? If you like pink, some people hate pink, but if you do, this is a gorgeous pink. So I'm making this pink sweater. Okay, you guys, I was done with okay, I'm gonna do my chest as 50 inches because I want to make my sweater like extra large. I wear a medium, but I wanted to be extra large because I like to wear my sweaters like a boyfriend sweater, big and boxy. Because in the wintertime, I've already told you guys, I like to wear a big sweater, boots, spandex, and my boots. So, but I like my sweater to be oversized. So I'm gonna knit my square to 25 inches. And I cast it on, at first I cast it on 75, but now I'm casted on 85, okay? Also, what happened is I had only cast it on 75, but now I recasted it on, I cast it on 85, which is better. See, so this is gonna be a nice long sweater. And I was knitting it. I was gonna knit it out to 26 inches for the front, and then I'll do a square for 26 inches in the back. I got to about 20 inches, okay? And I told to my husband, because he's been watching me work on my sweater. I go, does this sweater look like it's shrinking? And he's like, yeah, that ain't, my sweater completely shrunk. It shrunk like 3 inches. I was like, why is this the incredible shrinking sweater? Okay. I've been knitting on this for like a week and a half, or like a week. And I almost had the first panel done. So then I'm like, okay, I was dreaming about this nightmare in my sleep. So I woke up around 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep because I'm stressing about this damn sweater. So I went online. I think it's Fairy Pink Knits. She has a lot of answers. Like, especially, she has a great channel, period. So you guys check her out if I'm saying the name of her right. Anybody knows if I'm saying this right or if I'm saying it wrong. Fairy Pink Knits, I think is her channel. Put it in the chat. So anyway, I went to her. Well, what I did is I just looked up why would a sweater shrink while I'm knitting it? And then tight knitters came up. And so then I said, oh, that's probably my problem. I'm probably a tight knitter. So I looked up how to solve being a tight knitter. I never knew I was a tight knitter because everything I knit, I usually go up 2 to 3 to 4 sizes in knitting needles. And that probably fixes my tight knitting problem. But this time I decided to go with what yarn said, which was it said an 8, but I went with a 9. Well, that didn't solve my tight knitter problem. And that's why my sweater was shrinking. Because if you knit tightly, you will actually shrink whatever the heck you're working on. Anyway, so Fairy Pink Knits, if that's the name of her channel, she said 2 things you need to do. 1, when you knit, she said, when you knit, okay, so I'm knitting, right? I'm actually going to show you because this was a trip. This was actually a trip. And she had me, she didn't know who the heck I am. And she had me down. Okay. So I put, you put the thing in, you put your thing in, yarn over, right? Pull it through. Okay. So we're right here. This hand right here that's holding this, I take my hand and I always go like this and I tighten it. So when the stitch that's on here is tight as all get out. And that's what I was doing. And that's why my knitting was so tight. So I started over again. And now I'm just doing it. Bam. Going. Bam. And I'm not pulling on this yarn over here. That's on this side where my stitches are being held. Let me put this back on so I don't mess that up. Okay. So that was my first problem. Then my second problem. And then she said, I don't know if this was, she just said, also I would whatever you make as a tight knitter, just make sure you go up to at least 2 knitting needle sizes. So I did that too. And I added on a few more cast-ons to the bottom of my sweater, just to make sure, okay? So now it's been going pretty good. So this is where I'm at now. After I was almost, okay, I'm gonna knit each panel 25 inches, right? I was already at 20 inches. I only had 5 more inches to go. And look, I had to start all over again. I have frogged this sweater 10 times. The first 5 times is because of that yarn I was using. That was, it was a velvety yarn. And someone said it's like a worm. It's just like, it's a mess. And with that, I learned I probably, for one, I was knitting too loose. And number 2, I probably need to use a really good bamboo needle that doesn't have a slick finish. These have a slick finish. So I'm going to try knitting with that again. Not knitting too tight. And be a little looser and use bamboo needles. We'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you because if anybody else is having that problem, that's what Fairy Pink Knit said, and it's helped me out. I mean, look at it's not so loose anymore. Before, you should see my stitches were tight as all get up. So next week when I show this, hopefully I can show you a back and a front panel. Because I'm going to work on this like an insane person because I want to get back to making the first panel. And my husband's been helping me out the whole time with like the number part. Like that's how I figured out the 75 cast on. Well, now I'm at 85 casting on, and we think that's going to work better for the front panel and back panel. And then we'll figure out the arms. So as I go along and I figure things out, I'll let you guys know how I did it if you want to do it the way I'm doing it. But, you know, there's a lot of things to take in consideration. You know, are you a tight knitter or not? And your size and anyway. But I'll just share with what I'm doing, so at least you know, have that. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys in case anybody else had that issue. What fell on the ground? Just a second. There we go. I'm having a crafty avalanche in my room. Do you hear that? Things falling everywhere. What a mess. Okay, just a second. All right. I cleaned up my avalanche. Okay, let me see what people are saying. Hey, Kim from Affordably Crafty. How's it going, girl? Sunita's in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Camper 14, welcome in, welcome in. Camper 14 says, Angie, missing mini thumbs, Yarny friends, catch her sometimes before leaving. Oh, thank you, girl. Yeah, if everybody could just hit that thumbs up button right now, that would be awesome. Just hit that thumbs up right now before you forget. Okay, I'm just looking to see what people say. Yeah, I just welcomed Snita in, right? Yes. If I didn't, welcome Snita, welcome in. I think I just welcomed you in. I don't know, girl. I'm so lost after my mishap, after my computer mishap here. Okay, people are just talking to each other. Okay, Hickety Piggy says, Angie, why don't you knit your sweater across instead of up and down? I measure my rectangles across horizontally, not vertically. I don't know, Hickety Pickety, that confuses me. I don't know. Because right now I'm just casting on the 85, and that's going to be my length. So I took that, knitted a few, and then I realized where it was hitting me at, and I like that. And then I'm just going to knit it out to 25 inches. Are you saying something else? I don't know, Hickety Picky. I'm confused. Explain it to me. Okay, Sheepen says, Fairy Pink Knits, old school YouTube, with lots of good tips, tricks, projects, and patterns. Exactly. So I said it right. Very, okay, no, I didn't say. I think I said Fairy Pink Knits. It's Very Pink Knits. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. She's a wealth of information. And I think when I first started learning to knit, I think I watched quite a few of her videos. Dark Sky, did I welcome you back in? If I didn't, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I'm just making sure I have welcomed everybody in. Okay, Granny D, she's going to be listening while she's doing some errands. No problem. And I think I got everybody. Thank you, She Crochet. She said, thumbs up, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Spring, I have my thumbs up. Do you? Thank you, girls. Okay, I think. Oh, good. People are joining each other's channels. Okay, I think my moderator, Artsy Girl, I don't think she can make it back in because it was like an hour later. So you guys, if you have a channel and you have content, don't put a message, just put CC by your name. And then anybody who has CC, you guys know to go join their channels. I don't really, yeah, because it's just me right now today. So, but at least you guys will know who has content and you can join their channels. So everyone who has a channel, put CC, and then everyone go join their channels. Like get a pen and paper and write it down old school. Do you know what you used to be able to do? You use on a live, not just me being the person who's putting this on. You could just click on somebody's name and then you could subscribe. That's how lives used to be a few years ago. I don't know what happened to that button, and I don't know why they got rid of it, but anyway. All right, what else do I want to discuss? I got some other things that I want to talk to you guys about. And you guys, we're going to go for an hour. So at about, God, it's almost been an hour. So at noon, we'll do a giveaway, you guys. We'll give away some yarn. Okay, guys? So stick around for the yarn. I'm just looking to see because I think I want it to... Oh, I know. One thing I want to know is what is everybody knitting or crocheting? Or what craft project are you doing this week? And what's in your cup? Let everybody know. Let us all know. Let's talk about, I'm just looking. Let's talk about the knit along and / crochet along. Okay, I'll show you guys where I've gotten on mine so far. While everybody's listing what they're working on this week. So, I've been working like a fiend on this sweater, okay? So, and pulling it in and out. So, I should be further along with my Lenny Kravitz super scarf for the knit along, but I'm not. And anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, knitted or crocheted, if you want to join the knit along, I'm going to talk to you guys about it in just a second, okay? I'll explain how it goes. It's super simple, you guys. This is what I'm using for mine. The Karen Chunky. I got this for $5 when they've been and they still might have this at Michael's. I think they're regularly $10, so $5 was excellent. I picked up 6 of them because the 3 of them I'm going to use on this Lenny Kravitz super scarf, and I'm going to use 3 on a boho cardigan. So look at the color. I love turquoise with brown. Isn't that brown in there? I just love that butted up against each other. It's super soft. It's a size 6 chunky. It's 100% acrylic. It's fabulous. I just love it. So that's what I'm using. And so far, do I have... I don't know if that was fuzz or my own hair. Okay, so far, I'm to here. I'm excited. What I'm excited to is to get to the brown part, and that's coming next. But that's how much I've done. And yes, we're using size 19 knitting needles. And I'm going to talk about all this in a second. But so that's how far I am with this. And I'm just about to get to the brown part, so I really cannot wait. Is this the one I'm using? No, I don't want to take these out of the bag because I'll create myself a mess. Anyway, so that's where I'm at with that. Let's talk about the knit along for the crocheters and for the knitters. So everyone can be involved. And if I do anything, I always try to find a knitting and a crochet so that everybody can be involved. Excuse me. God, too much talking probably. Let's see if that goes away. Okay. So what the Lenny Kravitz super scarf is I had seen Lenny Kravitz online somewhere, and he was wearing this super scarf, and I was like, that is gorgeous. And it's on a man, and I'm like, that is gorgeous. And what I liked about his scarf, different than just the regular super scarves that people were making, his were so wide. So I decided to make them and make mine 20 inches wide. Well, when you make it 20, I'm going to put it on. When you make it 20 inches wide, you're now dealing with a super scarf, but also now you have a shawl at the same time. And you basically have an adult blanket. So, just a second. I'm going to put it on. There we go. I got to move some of this yarn out of the way so I can stand up. I'm telling you, it's a mess up in here. And I cleaned up the room, but there's so many bags everywhere. Okay. And I've knitted 2 of these. See how, and this goes down to, you can't see the bottom of it, but it goes down to, where's it go down to? Probably 3 or 4 inches, about 3 inches past, like 4 inches past my knees. And I do have fringe on it too, and I'm going to show it to you guys. But anyway, see how big the panel is? That's, to me, the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. It's long, like the regular super scarves, but I don't think the regular super scarves, the panel is this big. So this is 20 inches. So this is fabulous. So you can wear it like a shawl, right? Or you can wear it like a scarf. And this is how I saw Lenny Kravitz, like this, walking down the street. So anyway, I thought this was fabulous. You guys, I made 2 of these. Last winter, I would wear something like a sweater in the wintertime, or a long sleeve shirt like this, and put this on, and I was plenty warm. Sometimes I wore this more than I wore all my boho cardigans because it was so comfortable. Oh, it's so cozy. And let me show you. That's the fabric. This is a, I love this yarn that I got on clearance. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And it's so, you know, it's baby soft because it's, I love this yarn. I love this chunky yarn. And then I did put fringe on it. You don't have to put fringe. It's up to you. I put fringe. I got more compliments on this than I got on anything I've ever made. And this thing is so damn simple. And that's why I thought this would be the perfect knit along, because these would be great. Make yourself one because you're going to want one. But then you can make these for Christmas because they knit up so quick because we're using chunky yarn. And it's like adult wearable blankets. And it's so cute. You can make this and then make them for kids too, and just make them a little shorter. So, and I'll check chat here in just a second, you guys, after I talk about this really quick. So I got my directions here. Okay, let's talk about knitting it first, and then we'll talk about crocheting it. If you're going to knit this, you need to cast on 30 stitches. And I'm using size 19-inch needles. You can use 17s if you don't have 19s. And I used to think I hated plastic needles. You guys, I absolutely love plastic needles. I was kind of, I'm not a yarn snob, but I was a snob about needles. Okay. I only like those wooden needles I just showed you. What are they called? Knit Picks makes them, and Knitter's Pride. Knitter's Pride from Hobby Lobby. Or Knit Picks makes that same needle. So that's the only needles I used. I thought plastic needles, oh, those are cheap and chintzy. I like them. And I got this for $2 at Michael's. So Michael's right now, even I've seen somebody buy some a couple days ago. So if you want to do this, you might want to check your Michael's for the 19-inch needles if you don't have them. You don't need to have the cable on them because we're only knitting on 30 inches. So 19-inch knitting needles, cast on 30 stitches. Okay. You need to use chunky yarn. You can use a 5 or a 6 chunky yarn. This was a 5, this chunky yarn. But you're going to, I know this sounds crazy, but you're going to take the chunky yarn and you're going to hold the chunky yarn double. So now we're talking about super, super duper chunky yarn. That's why you need a 19-inch needle, or a 17 will do fine too. And because when I seen Lenny Kravitz super scarf, his wasn't, it wasn't thin. Now, if you want to make this out of kind of rearrange the pattern a bit, you'll have to cast on more. If you want to use worsted, that's fine. You can do that. You can adjust this any way you want, any way you see fit. But when you cast on 30 stitches, that makes this width 20 inches. And if you want yours to look like mine, make sure you cast on 30 with the chunky, holding it double. Or if you use the worsted weight yarn, you're going to have to, I'm not sure how many you're going to have to cast on to make this 20 inches, but figure it out. And then I would make it 20 inches wide. Because now we're talking, you can have a Lenny Kravitz super scarf, or you can have a shawl. So, it calls for, if you want to make it like mine and the same length I did, I used 900 yards of chunky. And I took that 900 yards and I held it double. I knitted it out to 90 inches, somewhere between 85 and 90 inches. And what you can do is, as you get close to like 80 inches, start putting it on and deciding where you want it to be. Okay, do you want yours at the knee, below the knee, at the calves? Like mine's at my calves. Maybe take into consideration if you want to put fringe on, where it's going to end up after the fringe. So this whole thing is very loose, like me, very loose. Like you can change things up as you need or want to. Okay, so I think I talked about everything for the knitting. Now, crocheting. Okay, I have a video that will be below that's clickable that tells you how to make a super scarf crochet. And I think it's a basic stitch. You can use any stitch you want to use. And you can use any stitch you want to use for the knitting too. Like if you want to use a different, this is, oh, I didn't say, this is just the basic knit stitch. If you want to use any, you can use any stitch you want to use to make this. And then for the crocheters, use whatever stitch you want to use, you know. If I don't know if you guys single or double crochet, I guess those are your basic stitches. So make whatever stitch you want. I'm not sure how much you, what do you do when you chain on? You chain. I'm not sure how many chains, but chain on enough that it's going to be 20 inches wide. Okay. And then crochet it in whatever crochet stitch you're going to use out to between 80 and 90 inches. That's it. And then it's still the same thing for you guys. Hold the yarn, get chunky yarn, 5 or 6, hold it double. Now, Crystal from She Crochets, she told me that you guys would need an N or a P hook. Okay. So she let me know that. So thank you, Crystal. Thank you, girl. And it's the same thing for you guys. 900 yards of chunky, hold it double, a crochet hook, N or P, create a panel that's 20 inches wide. And I think that's it. Yeah, and that's it. I'm going to show you a picture. Now, I didn't follow her directions, but see this right here? See how long hers is? Well, she has it, hers is probably to her calves. So see how she has one above her calf? And or above on her thigh, and then one is low. So hers is probably at her calves somewhere, but mine's even wider than that. See? So, oh, I thought my phone's about to go off again. I almost had a heart attack. So that's the knit along. If you want to join, this is how it's working. The knit along. We started it last week, but it don't matter when you jump in. When you jump in and jump out, it don't matter because we're going to do this from now until the middle of December. And so I thought it'd be cool to do just a knit along. Until then, you can make as many as you want. I told you that'd be great to make yourself 1 or 2 and then make a couple for gifts. Join our group. It's called Our Magical Little Place. There'll be a clickable link below about 30 minutes after this video's over. And you can join there. And you know what, to join the knit along there, just let us know what you're using. Like take a picture of like the yarn you're using and your knitting needles like next to each other. Put a little mug if you want to look cute. I put a little mug by mine. And that just lets you know, hey, I'm in the knit along. And then once in a while, just take a picture of your progress and of when you complete it, of course. Like Rose, like we need to see yours. See Rose, we need to see yours. She just finished hers. So yeah, so that, I think that's everything I need to tell you about that. But join the group, Our Magical Little Place. The clickable link will be below, okay? And that's where you can join the knit along or the crochet along. I think that's everything for that knit along or crochet along. I think I said everything. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. Okay, let me go and let me catch up with chat here. Affordably Crafty says, I could get behind a scrappy look on this. Oh, yes. Yes. Kim, that would be awesome to use a bunch of scrap yarn. I didn't even think of that. You guys, scrap yarn would be great. Now, let's suppose that you don't have, how tall are you? Oh, someone asked how tall I am. I'm 5'6". So that's why I say at about 80 inches, start trying it on, okay? Maybe even at 75 inches, start trying it on. Especially if you're, you know, maybe 5 feet or under 5 feet, start trying it on. So So you know. Welcome in, Yarn Arm. Welcome in. Well, Yarn Arm said, good idea, Kim. Kim, I love that idea. Hey, Jerry, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Craft by D Rose, how are you? Welcome in, girl. You guys, I have a question. And everybody, anybody can chat in and let me know. Would you, okay, my original time for this live is 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Would 11 o'clock be any better? Let me know. Because we might do 11 o'clock. Because I know that I'm running in by a half an hour to an hour with someone else. Who is it? I can't remember who it is. But anyway, I think about a half an hour I might be running into her, which I didn't want to. I wanted to try to do it. And I already had changed it twice, so I didn't want to do it again. But let me know. Would you guys like 11 o'clock or do you guys like the 9:30 time? Let me know in the chat. Okay, let me keep going through the chat real quick. Okay, Handmade Design says, so pretty. Thank you. Okay, I had this question, and Kim from Affordably Crafty just answered it, because I was just about to say this too. And I was about to, if someone knew. Okay, because I've made chunky out of holding something twice, okay? But she said you can hold a strand 4 times and make chunky, make a super chunky. Awesome. Because I was thinking, not everybody has chunky yarn, but everybody has worsted. So Kim just said, you could also hold 4 worsted together to create 2 chunkies. Awesome. Because I was just thinking in my head, I was thinking, I've held 2 worsted to make a chunky, but to make like a super chunky, can you hold 4? That would be fun. I just think that could be really fun. I mean, I know it could be frustrating until you get the hang of it, but that could be a lot of fun. Anything to make something a little bit different, you know? But I like that. I like that. And that gives you more choices of yarns in your own stash. So thank you, Kim. And Kim from Affordably Crafty, she has a beautiful channel. You guys all know she takes us shopping with her all the time. She goes live with Ginger. Hey, Ginger. She has all kinds of educational things on her channel about yarn and everything and crocheting. So you guys join Kim Affordably Crafty. Make sure you join her channel. Maribel says that scarf will definitely keep you warm. It does. Oh, I want to say this. By using the size 19-inch needle or by using the larger crochet hooks like that, it makes it so it's not heavy. I'm sure people are worried. Is that heavy? No. Look at this. Look at the drape. Look at the drape. The drape is just drapey. It's very open. The stitches, you make your stitch real open when you use those big old needles. So it's not heavy. It's nice and light, but it's warm. I love this. It's the middle of the summer. I got the air conditioner on in the house, but I feel great in this. I'm wearing this the whole time of it on here. You know what? I think these could be, you know how a lot of people knit for like people who are recovering from cancer and stuff like that? These would be so great for that. I mean, how great would this be? I mean, even better, almost better than a blanket, because they can just take it with them so quick and easily, you know? So, and it's something to make you feel cozy and warm and comfortable. And you need that comfort when you're sick and you don't feel well and you're trying to recover from something. These are just, I'm obsessed with this. Thank goodness for Lenny Kravitz. And I just made, my husband made that crap up. I called it Lenny, he started going, that's the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. I saw it on Lenny Kravitz and I went, oh, that's a good idea. So I'm calling it the Lenny. And now in the house, we just call it the Lenny. Well, I don't get sued by Lenny Kravitz. I'm sure Lenny Kravitz don't know who I am. Oh, okay. Well, very good. Jana, is it Jana Kegel? Welcome in. Welcome in. She says, I'm making one about that wide, but I'm calling it a stole. Perfect. That's exactly what we're knitting. Stoles. I love that. Love it. Love it. Girl, now that you just said that, I bought a bunch of the fur yarn at this Hobby Lobby clearance. I bought it in pink and white. I could totally knit one of these in fur. I'm doing that. And then it'll be like it'll be a stole. I'm excited. Okay. Okay, good. Becky B, welcome in, welcome in. Becky B says, this looks like it would be easy to knit for a beginner. So cool. Isn't this? And that's what I wanted. I wanted a knit along that's just something easy, potato chip knitting. You don't got to think about it. You're just, or crocheting. You can just crochet or knit and just go. You don't have to think about it. It's great to do while you're watching TV. It's great to do while you're watching a podcast. And you can make a bunch of these up for Christmas. Especially all of us girls, all of us who be buying this yarn on clearance. You know, now we have, you know, you have enough yarn to make things for people, and it's not going to break the bank. Okay, My Crafting Way says grayscale Doctor Who scarf. Is that what this looks like? I've never watched Doctor Who. Camper 14 says beautiful, I love it. Thank you. Hey Rosie, welcome in, welcome in. Rosie, how are you feeling, honey? I hope you're getting better. I hope you and your mom are getting better. My goodness. Spring Vibrant Enthusiast says she loves it. Thank you, girl. Oh, Spring. Today I was looking on your Facebook page and I joined this morning. Thanks for accepting my when I joined in. Girl, that knit along you're having is gorgeous, and I love your poncho. That thing, your ponchos are gorgeous. Was it a poncho or a shawl I saw? I was looking at so many things. Your ponchos and your shawl, absolutely gorgeous. And I believe you made up that. I believe you created that pattern. It was absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful work. Dark Sky, did I welcome you back in? I don't know if I did. If I didn't, welcome in, Dark Sky. Okay, Dark Sky. I hate to ask you this, but okay, do you want to be a moderator? I just seen you be a moderator on other people's channels. If you don't, girl, it's okay, because you're a moderator for a lot of channels, I think, and I think you just probably want to relax. But if you want to be a moderator, just let me know. If you don't say anything, I know that you're not really interested, because I know you're a moderator for a lot of channels, and you might just want to relax. I have a moderator, Artsy Girl, but she is, I don't think she's able to make it back. So if you want to be a moderator, let me know. Just say yes. But if you don't want to be one, you don't even have to answer. It's no big deal. I won't be upset, because like I said, girl, people know that you know how to be a moderator, so they're always asking you, I think. Rosie said, hi, Angie and everyone. Becky B says, I like that you're including knitting and crocheting. Yes, I always include both. And if I make something, I always look for a comparable crochet pattern. And it's not even hard, because Crystal from Bago Day Crochet has created everything. So I can always find something more comparable in crochet and knitting with her videos. Yeah. I was trying to think if it was the video that I have for you guys for the crocheters. I don't think it's Crystal though. I think it's somebody else, but it looked really simple, but it's at least something to base everything off of. And you guys got the parameters of, you know, how long, how wide the Lenny needs to be and how long. So, Camper 14, that's a great idea. Becky, okay, Becky B, crochet ear warmers, headbands for our group to put on Christmas tree at local libraries so anyone can take them. We make hats, scarves, blankets. Also love doing this. Oh, that's really nice, Becky B. Awesome. That is so sweet. Okay, Affordably Crafty says, is chunky yarn harder to learn on or easier? Okay, girl, I think chunky yarn is easier. In fact, I was so hooked on chunky yarn, I didn't buy anything but chunky yarn, or I held worsted double. I knitted with chunky yarn for the first 2 or 3 years that I knitted. And I wouldn't hold double, because I wasn't even holding double at that point. And I don't always hold double. I'm just doing that for this. But I would hold single chunky yarn and use a size 15 needle. And I was making my boho cardigans. That was some of the first big things I did. And I thought it was much easier, because you can see the stitches because you're using a big needle. The hole that you're going into with your knitting needle is bigger. And the needles themselves were bigger for me to handle in my hands. So I think that it's easier. in my opinion. You know, some people may differ with me, but that's what that's from someone who's used chunky for a long time. That's how I see it. Okay, okay, Deanna says crocheting a Genevieve top, knitting a super scarf, also crocheting a fall pumpkin today for a daughter. Oh, that's awesome. I want to knit some pumpkins. And you're knitting your super scarf. Yeah. You guys, make sure you post. Let us know what yarn you're using. And if you've gotten a little ways, start posting, like, you know, your progress. I'm going to post my progress today because I haven't posted my progress yet. Spring says pretty. Thank you. Affordably Crafty. Woohoo, the $5 clearance. Nope, $11.99 is the new chunky price. I hate those new prices. Those prices are horrible. You guys probably aren't going to hear me too often say that I bought yarn for the regular price. That's why I go nuts on these clearances, okay? Because I just can't stand paying full price for pretty much anything, unless it's something that somebody is making. If it's a small business, like our friends here that we do have Etsy shops and stuff like that, I'll pay full price all day, of course. But at these big box stores, no. I love to get the clearances. Affordably Crafty says, wow, that's a big needle. That's a huge needle. Dark Sky says, I just finished a shawl that I started last Saturday. I need to weave in the ends. Jana Kegel, girl, I hope I'm not messing up your name too bad. I'm so sorry. She says, I'm making cup cozies with handles for my coworkers. Awesome. Hickety Pickety says, I'm knitting on a butt ugly. See, Hickety Picky does this to me every time. She wants me to see. I need to wear Depends when Hickety Picky's in the chat. Okay, Hickety Picky, you've got to join her channel. Okay, this girl is hilarious. She's talented as all get out. She knits, she crochets. Hilarious. The girl will have you in stitches. Okay, and I love her projects, her project ideas. And you know, I'm knitting the Hickety Pickety sweater. So, and then she has a dog called Spaz. You get to see her house. She just has a great channel. So make sure you guys join Hickety Pickety. Okay, let's read what she says. She says, I'm knitting on a butt ugly shawl with leftover balls of yarn in a ball. That deserves this. That's funny. A butt ugly shawl. Okay, Carolyn says she's making a Christmas Afghan. Spring, I'm sitting in the woods watching calves. Spring, I love your life. Spring lives on like acreage, okay? She has horses. She's sitting out in the middle of a field right now looking at calves. That is beautiful. I am so jealous. That is so cool. I'm happy for you. That is so cool. So cool. Affordably Crafty says she's working on her last swatch cloth for my cotton yarn infestation. Can't wait to start filming. Cool. Maribel, I know I hate that look, that option away. It was nice to click on the name and go to the channel. See, I thought, Maribel, they had that where you can just click on the name and then it'll come up and you can subscribe right here in the chat. Why'd they get rid of that? Stupid. Anyway. Okay. Oh, good. Now you guys see everyone's putting CC by their names. So you guys, if you can just write those names down if you haven't joined those channels and then go join them, okay, after this live, so you guys can go join. Sorry, if I had my moderator here, she could just start, where she sees the CC, she could just start doing it. But, and personally, I don't know how to do it. Oh, we all know Angela and the technology is horrendous. Horrendous. Affordably Crafty says, a local Joann's is closing markdown Saturdays on Sunday. I'm so excited. Girl, is that where you live? That's happening? Maybe it was your video where I think you announced it, and maybe another girl announced it too, that one of their Joann's was closing. I thought the Joann's might be closing. My Joann's by my house, it's like 2 minutes down the street. My Joann's is ridiculous. It's across the street from Hobby Lobby. Next to Hobby Lobby is Dollar Tree. All of this is 2 to 3 minutes from my house. I have a Dollar Tree, another Dollar Tree, 30 seconds. Not even 30, 20 seconds. I get in my neighborhood, I turn left, there's the Dollar Tree. These people are just trying to steal my money, okay? But anyway, back to that Joann's really quick. I feel like my Joann's is going to go out of business. They don't ever stock that store. That store is horrible. It's like shopping in a morgue in there. It's horrendous. Like the yarn is all jacked up. It's not stocked. It wasn't stocked before they were doing the reset. It just looks horrible. That used to be the most beautiful. You don't even smell that good smell. You know that smell you used to smell when you go in there? It was that fragrance. It smelled really good in there. They don't have the good smell anymore. It just looks dead in there. It looks like a morgue. So I was telling my husband, I wonder if they're going to go out of business. I mean, I don't want them to go out of business at all. I love going to that Joann's, but I wouldn't mind getting that clearance yard. Where would I put it? Where would I put it? Okay, let me see what other people are saying here. Okay, Hickety Pickety says, that's fine. I cast on the width and knit back and forth, and then I can hold it up to me until I've got it long enough for the length. You are knitting what they call sideways. You do what works for you. Am I knitting sideways? She goes, what it's called is you're knitting sideways. Oh, Hickety Pickety just cracks me. Oh. Okay. Let me see what other people are saying. Okay, I think I might have got caught up on the chat for the most part. Okay, let me go back down to the bottom because I think some people were saying something. Okay, I'm going to get caught up on the chat here and then we're going to do the giveaway. Okay, because we've already been on. Can you guys believe we've already been on for an hour again? Time just goes. Okay, let me just really quickly. Oh, there's a couple more people came in. Welcome, Grammy. Welcome in, Grammy Colleen. Welcome in, Donia. Hey, girl. And Donia put CC by her name, so make sure you guys, she has content on her channel. And so does Grammy Colleen Crochets. I believe she has content too. So you guys make sure you guys go join her channel. Grammy goes, time is warped in lives. Isn't it though? Just warped. Okay, I'm just saying, don't worry, I'm looking for the place in the... Okay, Spring says, don't worry, I'm looking for the place in the fence that they are getting out so I can fix it. Not real lavish, not lavish, just work. What's funny about Spring is she was explaining yesterday, a lot of times she puts, oh, thanks, Maribel. We'll celebrate in just 1 second, girl. Thank you. Spring, she'll be, most times she says she's out in the field, you know, on her farm, doing her farming stuff. So on her phone, she has us. She puts her phone in her pocket. She has her earphones in, and she's just listening. She goes, I don't know what the heck you guys are talking about. I'm just listening. She's listening to me babble on. Maribel, thank you so much, you little sweetie. I'm going to celebrate you in just 1 second. Yes, Donia, we are very glad your surgery went well. Very, very good. Thank goodness you're doing well. Good, girl. I'm glad your hand seems fine because you need your hands. Hey, Donia, thank you so much, girl. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for donating. I just saw that you did that. Donia, you don't need to donate. Just heal. She Crochet says, exactly, Angie. I will not pay full price. Even 30% off Hobby Lobby is not enough to get me to purchase. Yeah, most time I don't even do that 30%. Maribel says, no bueno on the $11.99. That's horrible. Oh, Grammy, you're so sweet. She says, hello, beautiful Angela. Hey, girl. Yarny Cat, we got some celebrating to do. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Okay, Dark Sky says, even if only for today to fill your regular moderator place. Okay, I'm going to make you a moderator right now. Let me see. You're a moderator. I did it that quick. So you're a moderator for today. And whenever you come into my live, if you want to be a moderator, you can be. If you don't want to, no problem. No pressure, honey. No pressure. Because I wouldn't mind having two. I usually do have two. But I just hadn't found anybody else I knew had to be a moderator. So, okay. She Crochet says there are a ton of crochet videos for pocket shawls that resemble the type of shawl. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I thought. Maribel says she loves Crystal. Don't you just love Crystal? Spring, don't feel bad. I never watched Doctor Who either. Bye, Camper 14. Spring says the cowl is a shawl, and yes, my pattern. Thank you. There you go. I didn't know if it was a shawl, girl, or if it was a poncho. I just knew it was gorgeous. I seen it. And I was like, I told you right away. I said that is absolutely beautiful. The colors you chose, the pattern's beautiful. I love the whole thing. Okay, Rosie says, my mom is still positive. My throat hurts this morning. Last night I had Atmos. I took lemon honey and green tea this morning. Good girl. Take care of yourself and just sleep, sleep, sleep. Affordably Crafty says, that's a shame. Ooh, that's a shame. Doctor Who, great show to binge watch. Okay, now what's it on? Is it on Netflix? Is it on Hulu? What's it on so I can check this out? Because I have no idea. I've heard of Doctor Who. I just never watched it. Believe it or not. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, hey, Zach's Crafts and More. Welcome in, welcome in. Yarn Arm, welcome in. I don't know if I welcomed you in yet, but if I didn't, welcome in. Oh, Zach's Craft is getting ready for work. No problem. Affordably Crafty said, did you stole that from Lenny? I sure did. I seen him walking the streets of somewhere, looked like New York. I was like, oh, I want that shawl. Shawl/scarf. Okay. She Crochet says, I want an Addy machine. That's the only way that I'd learn to knit. Margaret says it reminds her of the pocket shawl. Very good. Oh, you're welcome, Affordable Crafty. It's all true. She said, thanks for the kind words. Affordably Crafty said, spring more reasons I will eventually need a spinning wheel. Yarn Arm, I want a spinning wheel from Santa Spring. Grungy, hey, Grungy Girl Journals, welcome in, welcome in. Affordably Crafty said, what millimeter crochet hook did you say? Okay, I'm not sure what millimeter this is, but She Crafty Crochet says an N or a P. Do you know what the millimeters is of an N or a P? I'm not sure. She Craft Crochets, do you know what an N or a P is in millimeters? Oh, Spring said something good. Spring says you can ply 4 worsted together on your spinning wheel and make a chunky. Girl, you just got me going now. I got so much worsted weight that I can make chunky on my spinning wheel. Oh, I'm excited. Affordably Crafted says she's thinking about using some of her Dialogue clearance chunky she picked up last year. Perfect. And that's why I thought too. I thought a lot of us have a lot of yarn from these Dialogue clearances or just the regular clearance in June. But now we can take just 4 strands and put them together and make a super chunky. Because Affordably Crafty just mentioned that. So that's perfect. Yarn Arm says either time is fine. Dark sky, whatever works fine for you. Okay. Okay, you guys. Okay, people are saying they like 11 o'clock. Okay, I'm back to the thing. Okay, we gotta celebrate. Just making sure. Hey D Yummy, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, people are just talking. Thank you, Crafting My Way. Okay, so I want to celebrate everybody who has donated to the channel. And how this works is, if you donate to the channel, I'm going to have next week's live, you're going to be put in a giveaway. It'll be a big giveaway, and we'll pick out of this. Whoever has donated for the month of, what are we in? August? Yeah, the month of August. Everyone who's donated, next week I will do once a month at the beginning of the next month, which is September. I will do pick names out of the cup. So everyone that's donated, I'm going to write your name right now on a piece of paper, and we're going to celebrate you, each person, in a fun way. I wish Spring could see this, because she doesn't see that I have on these flower glasses. She hears the horns, but she don't know I have on these glasses. Okay, so Maribel, thank you, girl. Thanks, Maribel. Okay, so let me write your name down. Yeah, I can barely see out of these flower glasses. Hilarious. Okay, so Maribel, I wrote your name down. So you're gonna go right into the cup. Bam. Okay, who's next? I gotta take them off for a second because I can't see. Okay, we gotta celebrate Donia. Oh, I got plenty of them, guys. Let me write Donia's name down. My throat is so dry. I do not know why. There's Donia's name. You go into the cup. Thank you, Donia. Next, Yarny Cat. Let me write your name down, Yarny Cat. There you go, Yarny Cat. You're going into the cup. I have some donut glasses too. I don't know where my donut glasses are. I think my donuts are in my craft room or in the art room. Thanks, girl. And was it 3 people? Was there one more? Or was oh yeah, there's one more. Ooh, okay, Spring. Let's go back to the originals. Spring, I know you're listening on your phone right now, but I'm putting on like all these funky glasses from Dollar Tree, and I blow horns for people to celebrate people who are donating. So this is for Spring, the fiber enthusiast. Spring, I'm sorry, because I know I just did that in your ear. You're like, girl. You're like, girl, you're doing that in my ear. And now, Spring, I'm blowing bubbles. I know you're probably not seeing it, but I'm blowing bubbles now. And having a crafty avalanche. Okay. Somebody just left, and they go, thank you. It was interesting. She's probably like, this girl's crazy. She's like, this Fruit Loop is in here blowing horns and wearing funky glasses, and now she's blowing bubbles. You know what? We need an hour or two of fun, okay? This world is crazy. So if we can act silly and have fun for an hour, so be it. That's how I look at it. Okay. Oh, my little stick thing came off. Well, we blew a few bubbles, so we're good. How fun. Thank you, everybody who just did that. And your money goes right back into the channel. Well, I think pretty much everybody knows that because I be buying yarn all the time. Clearance yarn. Okay. So wait, was that it? Okay, let me put my glasses back on. These are just readers. They're not real glasses, but. Ah, Spring. She's so sweet. She said, "You're awesome." That was her message. Spring, you're awesome. So thank you guys for everybody who has donated. Did I get to everybody that donated? Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure everyone. Okay, we're going to do the giveaway. Okay, show. Oops. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that I... Donya's so cute. She goes, "Oops, I ate those donut glasses." I thought she said, "Oops, I hate those donut glasses." I was like, dang, okay, girl, tell us how you feel. But she didn't say she ate them. She said she ate them. I thought she said she hated them. I was all, sorry. Everybody is praying for Sunflower. Very, very sweet. I'm praying for Sunflower also. Okay, I'm just, people are just like laughing because I looked crazy. Oh, okay, Sunflower. I just got to her message. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sunflower. She said she's sitting in her chemo chair. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope my silliness maybe put a smile on your face. I know what you're going through right now is very, very hard. I can't even imagine how hard it is. I'm so, so sorry, honey. I hope you get rid of the cancer fast and that you heal fast, okay? We are all praying for you for sure. You got a lot of positive energy around you right now. Okay. Don't worry, Angel. No problem. You're here. Spring says she loves the glasses. Oh, Spring's seeing it. Okay, good. Sometimes she says she's watching from like the field and stuff when she's out in her field doing her farming thing. Donia says she loves the scarf. Sunflower, she said, "Hey, Angie." So we talked to her. Okay. Okay. So you guys talk amongst yourselves for 1 second. I'm going to grab some yarn for the giveaway. Okay. And thank you guys. This is awesome. Thank you guys for coming back. I'm going to make the announcement now. We're just going to go ahead and meet up at 11 o'clock. Okay. Then that's not going to coincide, I don't think, with, there's 2 other ones. And then that'll give me a chance to get out further in front of the other 2 lives that were this morning. So let's just make it 11 o'clock. Everyone seemed to be good with that. A lot of people came back. So we'll make it 11 o'clock. And I'll make another announcement on my community page that I changed it for the 3rd time. But, you know, sometimes you got to keep doing these things to get things right. I mean, we're dealing with time changes. We're dealing with other people's countries, other people's lives. I mean, it's kind of a lot to try to get it straightened out, to get the time that you want. So, or the right time for everybody. So, okay. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. Let me take this off for a second. And I'm going to talk amongst yourselves while I get some yarn. So I decide what yarn I'm going to give away today. I'm telling you, if you could see this room, you would see this room, you would be laughing your butt off, is what you would do. All right. What do we got in here? Let me make some room. So you guys talk amongst yourselves while I get to picking out this yarn. Where the heck? Okay, this goes over here. All right, I'm just making room so I can spread this out. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'll try to show you. I like to give you guys choices. So I usually choose 3 or 4 different choices. So the winner can have a choice. Isn't that pretty? I also try to get a little bit neutral, get you guys some neutral colors too, because oh, I got a lot of this one. Yeah, I definitely give that as a choice. All right. These bags, you guys, are fabulous. See these right here? You get them at Dollar Tree. It's $1.25 a bag, but they hold a lot of yarn. So I use those instead of the big containers that cost 10 bucks now or 12 bucks. So they're fabulous. All right, this is the last ones I'll choose out of here. Is this purple? What color is this? Yeah, it's like a purple. It's called aubergine, but it looks purple to me. And I have a lot of it, so this is good. All right. Wait, is there another one? Oh, there's another one of those. You guys should see this table full of yarn. It's hilarious. All right. Down on the ground. Okay. So let me show you what you can win for the yarn. This right here, I have, I'm not gonna hold them all up. 1, 2, oh, I got a lot of these. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You know what? I might divide, this might be divided in half because 3 of these is easily 1,000 yards or over 1,000. Yeah, we'll do 3 because these have a lot of yardage in them. So 355 times 3, we're over 1,000 yards. So, bam. This is aubergine color. It's like a purple, but then it's like a wine color. I think it's gorgeous. So that's a choice. Okay. So that's a choice. This is for the winner. This is what you get to choose. Okay, guys. Then on this one I have 1, 2, 3, and I only have 4 of these, so I'll do, and they're not as big, so we'll do 4 of this one. And all this yarn is 100% acrylic so far. Okay, guys, I'll let you know if anything's not 100% acrylic because I know some people can't handle the wool. Yeah, there's the word burgundy. This one is called Ivory Tweed, and it's 250. Oh, it's 252 yards, just like the other one. Oh no, the other one's 355. So now you're at close to, yeah, you're at 1,000 yards easily with these 4. Okay. And it's I love this yarn. The other one was I love this yarn also. So I love this yarn. And that's the color. It's a tweed. Okay, so there's that one. And you can choose 4 of those. And just to show you guys, this was I love this yarn too. Okay, and if I showed you the ball band. Okay. Also then for another choice, I have 4 of this. This is Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek low pill fiber. 4 of those. There's the color. It has different colors running through it. See? Really pretty, really neutral, super soft. 186 yards. So with 4 of those, you're close to 1,000 yards. Now 3 of these. This is the Big Twist Value. How much yardage do we have? Like, Anna's all about the yardage. I am all about the yardage because you need to have enough yards to do what you need to do. 380 and you're getting 3. So we're well over 1,000 yards with this one. Big Twist. This is an ivory color. There we go. This would be a gorgeous sweater. Okay, now this one, this is Yarn Bee Sugar Wheels. 2 of those. Look at the colors. Isn't that pretty? I thought there was some cool colors. And how many yards do we have in this? Everything so far, let me make sure everything is all acrylic. Yeah, everything I've shown is 100% acrylic, and so is this one. 355 yards. So we're not quite at 1,000 yards, but you're at some nice yardage with 2 of them. So there's those 2. And this is the Sugar Will acrylic. Did I see Artsy Girls back in here? Hey, Artsy Girl. Oh, okay, good. Dark. Yay, now I have 2 moderators. Yay. Well, when you want to, Dark Sky. You don't have to all the time if you don't want to. Yeah, so you guys don't have to worry. Okay. She Crochet says, what you don't get rid of in giveaways, I'll purchase it from you. Just saying. I know you would, girl, huh? Okay, people are just saying pretty, pretty. If you guys, okay, we're at the end now. So if anybody has anything to say to me that they want me to hear, or a question they want me to answer, put it in caps, okay? What the heck happened to the... Something just fell off this table. What was it? I don't see any yarn on the ground. What fell? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so this is how this is going to work for the giveaway. I changed it and it's worked out a lot better. We're going to write the word yarn. Don't write it yet. I'll tell you when to go. But the word is yarn. Don't do it yet. And I'm going to write down a number right now. And then whatever, like, I'm going to write a number down. Let's suppose the number is 2. Then the second person who wrote yarn wins, okay? But I'm going to write my number down right now. So just a second. How many people do we have? We have 34 people. Okay, so I wrote my number down, you guys. 1 through 34. Go. Everyone, not 1 through 34. Write the word yarn. I'm so used to the old rules. Okay, write the word yarn. Go. Okay, I'm waiting to see everything go. No number, you guys. No numbers. Just write the word yarn. So whoever wrote the number down, write the word yarn. And just do it one time. There you guys go. If you wrote a number in, just write the word yarn. Oh, okay. Everyone, okay, everyone go ahead and write your yarn in. Anybody, I'm sorry, because who just said that? Yarn Arm said she wasn't going to join. Girl, you're in. What I'm gonna do for people that are international, I'll let you guys choose a pattern up to $6. Your choice, like off of Ravelry or wherever you guys want to buy your pattern. Just let me know, okay? So if you win, anybody's international, you can buy a pattern and I'll pay for it up to $6. Okay? All right. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So everyone's still writing yarn in, so we'll give it another, few minutes. Let everybody. And what I'll do too is once I stop everything, I will still give it a few seconds. If someone puts the word in after a few seconds, we'll count it because there is a lag in chat. Girl, thank you. I'm so glad that you mentioned about international. I've been trying to remember international subbies. I want them to still be able to win something. So I think a pattern, crochet or knit, whatever you want from wherever you want it, and I'll pay for it. Okay. Hey, Maria. Hey, Melissa. Okay, so I'm going to call it right now. It looks like everything has slowed down now. I'm going to call it, give it maybe 10 seconds. See if anything pops up in the next 10 seconds. Okay, I think we are... Okay, we're done. All right, so my number is, and you guys can count with me and we can all agree, okay, to make sure that this is the winner, okay? Number 10 is what I wrote down. This is just 34 at the top, was just how many people or we're in the chat at the time. But the number I circled is 10, and that's what I chose, 10. Okay, so let's go back up and find the 10th person who wrote yarn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think I see the person, but I'm just going to count again to make sure. And my moderators, you guys can also, if you guys wouldn't mind, just also counting, just so we can all agree. And anybody else in the chat, you guys can, we can all just, I just want everyone to agree so that nobody feels ripped off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting Rosie. She put Y in, so I'm counting. Wait. Oh, Rosie. Oh, Rosie didn't wrote Y and she wrote yarn. Okay, let me redo this again. Talk amongst yourselves. So I'm not counting for my moderators. I'm not counting Rosie's Y. Okay, because she did write the word yarn in. Okay, she probably just had a mistype or something, misprint or something. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. Okay, this is the second time I've done it. I mean, I'm gonna do a third time just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've done this 3 times and I've come up with Hook Me Up Crochet with Christy. Is that what you girls got? Let's see if they Oh, everyone's screen could be a little bit different. Okay. I didn't realize everyone's screen could be a little different. Okay, that's fine. So, like I just said, Hook Me Up Crochet with Christy yarn. Woohoo! Congratulations. Girl, which yarn do you want? Do you remember what you saw? Oh, I still have on the, wait. Ah! Congratulations. Congratulations, Christy. Or is it Christy? Hook Me Up? I just said her name. So Hook Me Up, what do you want? Do you remember which yarn? I'm gonna write her name down the way it is. Hook Me Up. Hook Me Up Crochet with Christy. Okay. All right. So did she say what she wanted yet? She's just like this. Oh, wow. Okay, Christy, you got to tell us what yarn you want. You can have the tweed. Hey, Butterfly Mom. How are you doing, girl? Welcome in. Do you want this one? This is the Big Twist beige color. Do you want the this like wine color? Then there's this one here, the low pill fiber. Or do you want this one, the sugar wheels? Okay, let's see what she says. Okay, I'm still waiting for her. Okay, while she's deciding, let's go ahead and end the show right now while she's deciding. You guys, so from now on, okay, wait, she said what she wanted. You like the white with the black flecks. Okay, so I'm assuming you're talking about this one. There you go. I love this yarn. This. It's the ivory tweed. Just say yes if that's the one you want. So you guys, we're going to change the time to 11 o'clock on Fridays now. That seems, you know, that might have been a blessing in disguise to let me know that 11 o'clock was going to work. So sometimes let's make lemonade out of lemons from that mishap earlier. So it'll be 11 o'clock on Fridays from now on. I'll make another announcement, make another video to let everybody know who couldn't make it today. You guys join, if you want to join, join our group, our magical mixed media artists, whatever you do, come share with us, okay? If you have links, If you have an Etsy shop, if you have a YouTube channel, you can put links there. It's an all-in-one stop shop place. Also, if you're going to join the knit along or crochet along, come join and show us your yarn. So just take a quick picture of your yarn and your knitting needles, and then that just says, hey, I'm in. When you have progress, show us your progress. I also go live on Sundays. It's called Angie's Art Party. Again, everyone's welcome. It don't matter. I do mixed media that day. I'm always working on a mixed media project. It doesn't matter. If you are a mixed media artist, if you're a crocheter, a knitter, a crafter, junk journal, it doesn't matter. Come party with us. Have fun for 2 hours. We do two, and that one I do 2 giveaways because they're smaller. Okay. And we go from it's 2 o'clock Pacific time every Sunday. And I think I have been talking long enough. Let me just see if there's any last minute things that people are saying. Okay, everyone's saying bye. Okay, everyone's saying they like that time. Oh, okay. Really quick, hook me up crochet who just won, Christy. This is what you need to do. In about 30 minutes, in the description of this video, there'll be a link, a clickable link to my Etsy shop. Click on that link. It'll take you to my Etsy shop. In the right-hand corner, click contacts, and then you can leave your address there. I do that because my Yahoo is a mess. Okay, just it's the best way for us to communicate, and it's private messages, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's what you need to do. Okay, in about 30 minutes, that link will be in the description of this video. Okay, and if you don't see it in there and you want to do it right now, that link to my Etsy shop is in any of my videos. So, okay. Oh, hey, Barbie. Barbie says, can I tell you how much I love your pink range fibers? I just want to touch it. Thanks, girl. Okay, good. I'm glad you got that. Bye, Spring. Thanks for coming, girl. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, guys. I'm just trying to make sure that everybody doesn't have a question for me before we go. Okay, I think worked out even better. And kind to me and being so sweet and kind to each other. Make sure the people that had CC by their names, you go join their channel so we can give love to everybody and build everybody up. I love this community because everyone is so much about building each other up. It's awesome. And I love you guys. All right. I will see you guys next Friday at the new time, 11 o'clock. I'll see you guys then.